You know, this morning I woke up and I went down to the beach and all that, but that's not what this is about. Now that we're packing up our camp, I noticed that my tent is kind of damp, and so I'll have to air it out and let it dry, but I can't do that here because these aluminum poles are all cold from the cold of the night, and now the warm air that was lit up by the sun has made the air more humid, and the water is condensing on here and condensing all over the tent, and the whole tent is, you know, damp and wet. So I have to, dry it out.
So, do you want to tell them about the discussion we had about what you'd like to see happen next year?
Oh yeah, well, okay. Let me put this down and get
your hands free.
Well, actually, I have to get the other tent post out of here. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool to just back into a site like this and go straight to sleep, and then not have to, you know, unfold and set up, and then in the morning, just the part of camping that I don't like the most is taking my tent down. Excuse me a second. Yeah. And then having a wet tent, and then having to pull the pegs out, and then having to fold up everything, and then you know you have to unfold it as soon as you get home just to dry it out. And I was thinking of getting a little trailer that would hitch up onto the van right there, and you could just back the whole thing, just back the whole thing into a site like this, and you have an instant camp. Just take your food out and your cooler full of beer, and you're set. You just, you know, you're there. And you pull out the laptop and hook it up to a portable power source.
Jesus.
And hey, I made a great video last night. I wanted to edit this thing for months, and I finally got it together.
It takes you a while to get it together, doesn't it, honey?
That's right, and that's why I want a little trailer, so I can just back in and that's it.
He takes a long time to get it together, especially in the mornings, because, you know,
I am not a morning person.
He's used to, when he gets up, that I have camp all set, all put away and everything, and then we can just drive away.
Well, that's the ideal situation, but it doesn't always happen that way.
No, not today. He was up before I was.
But even so, I still have to take my tent down, even if you've got everything else stowed.
Yes.
If it was on a trailer, you know, I could keep sleeping and you could just drive and we could just get there.
Well, you've got it all figured out. Only problem is that it costs money for those trailers. So we're going to have to stop vacationing. What do you think of that?
Have plastic will travel?
Oh, go more in debt?
The amount of debt we got now doesn't make a lot of difference.
But man, we are living though, aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I know it's going to take me about 10 to 15 years to pay off everything. So what's 2 or 3 more years, really? I mean, you know.
You know, people say that we have the balance of life with, you know, work and vacation and everything. But little do they know that the old visa is taking a kicking.
Well, you know, what if I were to die tomorrow?
That's right.
I can't take it with me, be it wealth or debt.
Absolutely, and that's the way we both feel about.
That's the way we've both been living.
You know, we do feel like, you know, if it were to be over tomorrow, we've had a good life. And like I've told Andy, if I die tomorrow, don't worry, my debts are all paid. I have enough money that it's all good, and he's the same way, so we're not even worried about that. So we're just going to keep on keeping on.
You know what's going to happen probably?
What's that?
We're going to get old, and we're going to draw...
Get old?
Older. And we're going to draw a little pension, like something like really crappy, like $500 a month each. And we'll be so deeply in debt that the government will feel sorry for us, and they'll subsidize our life.
But we won't be able to travel, though.
No, but hon, you know, we're only so broke because we're paying so many taxes anyway.
Yeah. But
Fucking
that's
taxes,
good,
man.
because we're gonna travel now and live today like there's no tomorrow, and that's all good.
Yeah, it's only what 2 months and a couple weeks, and we're going to Mexico. So yeah.
Yeah.
We got to work on getting plane tickets, huh?
I know. I already checked it out, but it's last minute.
Yeah.
We're gonna do last minute because right now it's like $800-900, and that's, I believe, without taxes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's each.
And you know what last minute is going to be? You won't get a flight.
Oh yes, we will.
No.
Yeah. There's always flight.
Feckwig.
Feckwig. Fetwick.
Feckwig.
Fedwick.
Feckwig.